Really excited to be talking to you about recalling your past lives. We're going to discover how and why the recall process works. And I'm going to personally guide you through meditation so that you discover what you need and have the confidence to use this process for your own self-healing whenever you feel like it. Cover how to recall past lives whenever you need clarity or direction, how to recall the past lives as a transformational healing tool, how to recall memories to recognize people that you've been with before. I want to explain how this works and why you would bother to do it. Besides the fact that it's an extraordinary experience, it's almost impossible to describe accurately. It really does have to be experienced. The way that I'm going to be teaching this today is for us to do it ourselves, as opposed to if I was teaching you to be a facilitator, tell you what we're doing. So I did want to just cover a little bit about what this SoulLife recall regression is, because it's my evolution of what started out first as past life regression. So it's just this non-invasive, gentle healing technique which accesses the subconscious through a relaxed meditative state, which emphasizes self-awareness. And that's the means to powerful and lasting recovery. When I began regressing clients 2 decades ago, I always centered around past lives. But over the years, it began to shift and kind of organically included these other variations that just started to happen. And a couple of those things were sometimes a passed over loved one would come and visit. Some people get glimpses into the future. Sometimes people recall into their current life. That's because if that's where the core issue is, I believe the soul's in charge. It brings up whatever that person needs to see at the time. The other thing that can happen is a visit between lives. The other place that I found people were going was not even in between lives. It's what I found to be an entire collective of energy where there's really nothing to see, and it is the most extraordinary feeling. And one way or another, wherever they go is where they need to get their healing, whether their energy is adjusted or they're told something. It's so powerful because it's come direct from their soul. Those variations that started to happen is why I decided to call my hybrid version of past life regression SoulLife recall regression. Recall was a bit more of a universal term. Our intention today is to recall past lives, so I can tell you all about doing just before we do the actual process. Recall regression is communicating with our soul. And it's recalling these subconscious memories that are stored. Why would we recall our past lives? Well, we do it to improve current life, to heal, to get direct access to pure insight, guidance, and wisdom. Or the passion that I feel for it is the ability to heal all sorts of symptoms. For me, the therapeutic value of it is what intrigues me the most, because it borders on miraculous. You can explore past lives purely because you're curious. I find even when people do it for curiosity, there's a strong message, or there's something in there for them to know. The reason it's such a powerful therapeutic tool is because when you're in there, you're directly accessing your soul memory was set before we were born, and it knows exactly what we're doing here this time. When it drops us into certain memories, there are pure answers there for us, pure insight, pure guidance. It's never then sullied up by the facilitator putting their take on it, or even ourselves when we're in past lives. Our logic is still at play, and these answers comes in from the soul. The potential things that can happen when people are in this meditative state is they may recall a past life. The other things are they may go to the current life, the in-between phase, where the plan's happening to reincarnate, might have a spiritual encounter, connect with spirit, like someone that you know that's passed might pop in and visit you. Other realms. Here's a few things that recall can heal. How recall heals is it highlights the reason behind the circumstances. But what we want to know is why Why did we do that? Why did we experience that? What was the purpose behind it? Here's a few things that I would like you to know before we start meditating. And your soul's in charge. Your soul is responsible for any scene or memory that's brought to your awareness. Your soul knows precisely what you plan to do while you were incarnated in this life. Trust that you are guided to what is most beneficial for you to experience, to heal and transform. You're always safe and you're aware of where you are, so you can't become stuck. You can open your eyes at any time, but keep them closed while we work through this process. If you fall asleep, you'll wake up. So there's nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. You to keep an open mind. The memories recalled within a past life can defy our logic or our reason, release expectations of what the outcome will be, and also release any expectations of how this might go or what we might be shown at all. When you're in regression or you're in this meditative state, your inner senses are at play. So those are the language that your body is using when you're in regression. Patience is a virtue. You see, if you start trying to force something, you're blocking it because you're controlling it. We don't want you to imagine what's happening. We want it to just drop into your awareness. So when I say patience is a virtue, if nothing happens for a little while, just stay in the nothingness and trust. Stay there relaxed and just trust that when something comes in, it's pure and you haven't forced it. Leave it to your higher self or your soul to recall that information into your awareness. So here is the process that we're going to go through just before we start regressing. Ideally, you're going to set an intention. If there's a symptom you want to address or you want to recognize someone, whatever your intention is, you can set that before we start. Then you're going to relax and give up control to my voice. Then when you're in whatever scenes come to you, you can start establishing your gender, what you're wearing, your age, and very importantly, how you're feeling within it. Because the feelings are something to take notice of. Usually you can't deny them. The feelings will be there, whether you're feeling peaceful or scared or, so in love and happy, whatever it might be. You'll just be noticing all of these things. Your gender, the clothes you're wearing. That means you can research later if, depending what era you're in, your age and your feelings. Then you can move around to meet family and discover personal details like your status, your position, as in what do you do, how do you survive, and also you discovering your temperament's important. You can move yourself around. When you're regressing for yourself, you think it in your mind. I want to meet my family. I want to meet my partner. I want to see where I work. Do I have children? These kinds of things. So you move yourself around by asking in your mind. You can also gather historical information and explore significant events. The year or the era that you're in, the country that you're in. If you find yourself in scenes like modern-ish war, there are records of that. So the ideal then is you find your first and last name and try and get your position or your rank, that kind of thing. And that way you're gathering these details so that you can affirm this later. Exploring significant events as well. You know what they are in regression. They're the same as now. They're things like getting married, the birth of a child, the loss of somebody. So someone we love dying or being injured. These are the same things that are significant in past lives, just as they are now. Through this process, the last thing that we do is we go to the death scene and we pass over as the person that we were in the life, and then we discover or we ask for a message for ourselves. Today I'll be prompting. You don't have to remember any of this, but I want you to know it for if you're using a meditation later and doing it yourself. So at the end you ask for a message, the purpose of the lifetime you just led. The other thing that we finish with is some healing energy so that when we come back, we're all feeling good, no matter what we've seen or if we've been teary or anything like that. That is the process that we're going to go through to call our past lives. These are the important things that you must do, is to ask for a message, because the message that you're given usually relates to now. Find out the purpose of what we were shown, so that we understand now. A lot of times there's an understanding of exactly why you've been shown, but if there's not, you ask for the purpose. The other thing that you can do when you're in this phase of relaxation is you can ask questions. If you've got a big decision to make in your life and you want to ask a question about it, go ahead and ask. So you just think it. When you're in that phase, you're talking to your higher self, and that's why your answer is going to be pure for you. The other thing, we do a healing. So we request an energy adjustment. You just can make yourself comfortable now, and away we'll go. Close our eyes. And just focusing on the breathing. Letting any thoughts drift out of your mind. Any thoughts from the day, let them drift away. And bring your focus to your chest. Notice the rise and fall of your chest with your breath. It's absolutely mesmerizing. On your next breath in, breathe in very deeply, right down into your tummy, and then hold that breath. Hold that breath. Keep holding it. And when you can't hold the breath any longer, breathe out for as long as you can. Really allowing your body to relax. Feel your feet. Feel your toes, and you can wiggle them if you like. And now let your toes relax. Notice that your toes are a little bit heavier because they're relaxed. Now feel that relaxation making its way through your feet, relaxing the soles of your feet, relaxing the arches. Relax your feet. And feel that relaxation making its way through your ankles, relaxing your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your shins. And feel the relaxation moving through your knees. Feel that relaxation moving through your thighs. Relaxing your thighs, and you'll notice they're a little bit heavier because they're relaxed. And feel that relaxation making its way through your hips and your pelvis, relaxing them. That relaxation is moving through your lower back, through your stomach, And feel that relaxation moving up through your torso, and as it comes through, it's relaxing all of the organs. Relaxing all of the muscles, moving all the way through your back, relaxing all the way up to your shoulder blades. And through the front, relaxing right up through your chest. Now feel your shoulders. Allow any tension to flow from your shoulders. And allow your shoulders to relax. Now feel that relaxation moving down your arms, relaxing your biceps. Feel that relaxation moving down, relaxing your elbows and your forearms, and relaxing your wrists. Now feel that relaxation moving through your palms, through the back of your hands, through your fingers and through your thumbs. So that now your hands feel heavy because they're so relaxed. Now notice in the palm of your hands the energy is building. You'll feel the energy building in the palm of your hands, and it's making little balls of energy. Your balls of energy are a colour. I want you to send those coloured balls of energy to the base of your spine. And just feel that energy moving all the way up your spine, relaxing as it goes, making its way all the way up to your neck. Now relax your neck, and your neck can still support your head even though it's relaxed. Now feel your jaw. Allow any tension to flow from your jaw. Feel your chin. Relax your chin. Relax your mouth. Relax your nose. Relax your cheeks. And relax your eyelids. Relax all of the muscles around your eyes. Relax your brow. And relax your forehead. And now feel that relaxation go all the way over your head, so that you're beautifully relaxed from head to toe. Beautifully relaxed. Now from this relaxed space, just above your head, you'll notice that there's energy. It's beautiful energy. And you'll notice that you feel drawn into it. So feel yourself zooming up into space. Go up, 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 up. Go really deep into space. Keep going up, 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 up. Deeper and deeper into space. Deeper and deeper into space. Keep going up. Keep going. Keep going. Go really deep in space. Now when you're really deep in space, you'll stop. Stop and float. So now you're floating. Just float there for a moment. Now notice that your feet become heavy, and your feet become so heavy, the weight of them will gently bring you back down. Glide down with the weight of your feet. And as you land, look down at your feet and take notice whether you have shoes on or not. Take notice of the surface that you're standing on. You can look back at yourself and notice what you're wearing, whether you're male or female. And take notice of how you're feeling. I'm going to leave you for a little while to explore, find out where you live, what you do, any historical details. Just explore that lifetime. Remember, you move yourself around by asking in your mind. And I'll be back shortly to continue guiding us. Let's begin now to make our way to your last day in the lifetime. Be it your last day. Discover what's happening. Are you sick? Is it something else? But it's your last day. Just explore that scene. Now you can let that person go. The person you just were, let them go. Let them pass. Just feel peaceful, letting them pass. And now that they've gone, I want you to call that spirit back that you just were, because that's you. They're you. That's your soul, your higher self. Call them back and let's ask what they want you to know. What's the message that they have for you? What's your message? And now let's ask, what was the purpose of this lifetime that you just led? What did you set out to learn in that lifetime or to do? Now we're going to ask for a healing. As this healing happens, you might feel tingling or warmth or other sensations. we'll ask your soul to adjust your energy. And I'll be quiet for a couple of minutes while they do this. Now it's time to return. So just become aware of where you're sitting or lying down. Begin to feel your body. Just take your time as you make your way back into the room. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes back in the room.